Yo guys, and welcome to another video. In the previous video you guys saw that we had a real struggle with making all the cars ready for the car show from VW Projects, and we had a real struggle with the engine of the Trackday Golf. We had a failure. I think it's an exhaust valve. To check we have to rip off the cylinder head, so it isn't a lot. It's just taking off the timing belt, some hoses, the 3 bolts from the turbo and the head bolts, of course. So I'm very curious, guys. So yeah, no time to waste. Let's take off the cylinder head and check what the damage is. Let's go, guys. Mooi man. Oké. Ja, ben het snel. Holy shit.
Oei.
En maar die kop heeft al eerder iets gehad, zie je dat? Ja. Maar deze is lekker om. Die is kapot. Bandit valve, guys. Bandit exhaust valve. Oh. Yeah, also the piston is touched, but we can reuse the piston. It's no problem. Yeah, the piston is kiss the piston.
Allemaal nieuwe zuigers.
Ja. Gelukkig, he's very lucky that the cylinder walls are not touched. Holy shit. Yeah, so we have a bandit valve. Clear.
Maar wat is nou de oorzaak geweest daarvan?
Yeah, I think the valve is stuck in the glider. Maar die kop, die heeft al iets meegemaakt. Zie je dat?
Allemaal.
Allemaal, behalve deze.
Detonatie. Allemaal.
Maar wat is hier nou de oorzaak van?
Blijven hangen, denk ik.
Ja. Ik vind die klepglijders gewoon vaak.
So guys, I took the cylinder head off and indeed it's a damaged exhaust valve. It's bended. So also the piston is touched, but it will be no problem. There are no damages on the cylinder walls. So this piston, it will do the job, no problem. And like you see here, this exhaust valve is bended. You also see some damage of like some kind of previous problem. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to bring the cylinder head to a company to completely check everything, because also the valve gliders, I cannot see the valve gliders in the opening of the intake. So I don't trust this cylinder head. So yeah, they're going to completely check the cylinder head, going to bring it tomorrow, and hopefully we can rebuild this engine within a few days. So yeah, man, I will keep you guys updated. So guys, welcome back. The cylinder head of the Trackday Golf is at the repair shop at this moment, and I think I will receive it back within a week. So this week I want to spend on the Corrado and making it ready for the new race season. So I have some things that I have buttoned up. I made some test pulls with the car. The clutch holds down the power very well, so I'm very happy about that. But I have, of course, some traction problems. I have problems with my front engine mount, and I also have another problem. I put the car on the lift. I saw some oil laying on the ground here, and I checked it underneath the car, and it looks like the power steering housing is leaking, guys. So I already have another power steering housing that I found on the attic, so I have to change that. I also have another front engine mount that I'm going to use. It's on the workbench. I will show you guys in a moment. And I mounted my BBS RM rims. It was originally meant for the Mark II on the attic, but yeah, that car is on a hold for a few years now. So I'm going to use these rims now for the Corrado. It's 10.5 G on the front. Yeah, like you see here, it sticks out a little, but it will be no problem. I'm going to use it combined with 245 wide slicks, and I think it will, yeah, it will solve my traction problem a lot. So yeah, BBS RM rims. I also bought a Kirky seat, a completely alloy Kirky seat that I will mount into the Corrado only for drag race events. And I have another front engine mount that I had from a previous car. It was also a Mark II with a TDI engine, so it's ready to be mounted with a TDI in a Corrado. But you see, yeah, these two parts are cracked. I have to weld it back, sand it down and paint it. But I don't really know from what kind of car this engine mount is originally from. I don't really recognize it. So guys, if you have any information about this front engine mount and what possible car it's originally from, please let me know in the comments below. It will help me a lot. And I also had some bad luck with the GLI, guys. I was driving the car in the Bosch 2 days ago, and there was a car driving in front of me, and it was like a piece of wood laying on the ground. The car in front of me drove over it. The piece of wood like launched into the air and made an impact on the front of the GLI, guys. So yeah, the bumper is damaged, the whole grille is completely cracked, the light is damaged, I have damage on the paint of the hood. So guys, it's always something with me, man. I'm driving this car now for a few weeks and I already have damage again. So very sad, but it will be repaired very, very soon. I think also it will be repaired next week. So Corrado. I have also another thing that I want to upgrade on the Corrado, because since I completely reinforced my clutch kit, the clutch pedal, I have to completely push the clutch pedal to the ground, otherwise the clutch plate will not release completely. So I'm now still using our original clutch cylinder, like for a Mark III, also the Corrados of course, but I think it's not strong enough for the reinforced clutch plate. So what I want to do, I found a company in England and he custom makes like a similar clutch bearing as a 02A or a 02M gearbox, the 6-speed gearbox. So I'm going to convert the Corrado into an internal clutch bearing. I think almost for sure it will solve my clutch problem because they are a lot stronger, guys. So a lot to do, within a week. I'm going to start with the power steering housing so the car will be drivable again. And yeah, we'll see what task will be the next. So guys, no time to waste. Let's work on the Corrado. Let's rip off the complete subframe and change the power steering housing. Let's go, guys. So I removed the complete subframe from the Corrado and it was clearly visible, guys, that the old power steering housing was leaking heavily. So when I took the rubbers off, and there was a lot of fluid coming out of the housing, the whole rubber was filled with fluid. So I also mounted both new rubbers, new ball joints. So the complete subframe is back together. All nice and clean, so it's ready to be mounted under the car. Also the underside of the Corrado, I checked everything, double check all the rubbers, and the whole engine is still without any leaks, it's all clean. So yeah, it's now ready to mount the subframe back on the Corrado. Tomorrow I have an appointment for the Corrado, but also for the GLI for a new alignment. And then we can really make some test runs, guys. I'm very stoked about that. So let's mount the subframe back on the car, go to the alignment, and yeah, then I'm going to show you guys what the car is really meant for, where it is really built for. So yeah, guys, let's mount the subframe back and let's go, guys. So guys, yesterday I installed the other power steering housing, and guys, also this one is leaking, man. It's not leaking on the same side as the previous one. Like the old one is laying here. This power steering housing was leaking through here, but the power steering housing that's now mounted on the Corrado, it's leaking on this seal. So I already took the ring off and I ordered a new seal, but I will receive it tomorrow. So yeah, the complete subframe and power steering housing has to come off again, guys. So yeah, it's always something, man, with my cars. It's like old rubbish. But the GLI is already at the alignment. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. I'm going to take off the Corrado from the lift because we're going to take apart this lift. I've sold this lift, and tomorrow I'm going to install a brand new one. So yeah, it is what it is, guys, but I have to take it apart again. But at least let's take the Corrado outside for a rip. And yeah, man. Very, very sad. But yeah. So guys, like you see here, the new lift is installed and it's already operational, and I'm very, very happy with the new lift. It's also like floorless, so it has the cables above the pillars. And yeah, I already used it to switch out the leaking seal. So I bought a new seal and it's already mounted in the power steering housing. So the Corrado is ready to go to the alignment. I have the appointment in about 15 minutes. So yeah, let's go and start the Corrado, fill it up with some diesel, go to the alignment, and maybe on the way back to the shop, make some test pulls, guys. So yeah, man, I'm excited to have the Corrado back up and running. So yeah, man, let's go. So strange. Normally, nobody drives my Corrado. The alignment guy is the only person that ever drove the Corrado without me. So it's always very, very strange to see someone else drive your car. But, yeah. So guys, I'm on my way to the shop. The Corrado is aligned, it's driving straight. So I'm very happy about that. So now it's almost finished to be roadworthy again. And guys, I missed this power, man. The GLI is like 250 horsepower and it's fast for a Mark II Golf. But the Corrado is like pushing now around 3.2 bars of boost, around 400 horsepower and 6.5, 700 newton meters of torque. So guys, this is a real machine. And next month there will be a gas bottle with 150 shot NOS nitrous here in the back seat. So guys, I cannot wait, man. I have big plans for this car. So let's drive back to the shop and button up some little things. And yeah, man, let's go. Let's give it some gas, man. Second gear pull. Holy shit. Yeah, it's a real machine, guys. Let's wait for the van.
Een driestal of zo.
Nee?
Oh.
Yeah, I have to adjust the cables. It's also the cable. First and second, it's a little bit hard now.
Lijkt net 66 graden, hè? Sprong die net.
Stays fun. Every time when I'm driving this car, I feel like a little child. So guys, back in the shop and the Corrado is running great. I'm very, very happy with this car, man. Imagine how this project started. Like, I bought it like 6-7 years ago with a complete 90s style polyester body kit with a G60 engine. I decided to swap it to a TDI and to see what the car is capable of right now and how it looks. Makes me so happy, man. This car is like, yeah, it's like a big boy's toy, you know. And a few hours back, like 2 hours back, I get a call from the repair shop where I brought the cylinder head from the Trackday Golf. And they were ready, man. I already picked the cylinder heads up. This one is from the Trackday Golf. This one is for the Passat 35i from Joey. They put it into like a washing machine. But I'm going to show you guys what the problem was with the exhaust valve. So, yeah man. So they mounted a new exhaust valve. It's also, they are performance valves, and it's 30 millimeters of diameter. And yeah, you already see it here. The exhaust valve snapped, guys. I don't know why. What the cause was to, why the valve is snapped. Maybe when the cylinder head was put together, maybe this valve was fallen on the ground or something. I don't know. But it completely snapped in half. It fell down, it kissed the piston, bended the valve. Yeah, it demolitioned the glider. So, but it's all back together, and that's the most important thing. So next week we can put everything back on the Trackday Golf and make our second first start. Next week my Portuguese friend Philip is coming back to the Netherlands for a week and is going to help me out here in the shop. So I think it will be nice to build the engine, to put the engine back together with Philip. Then we can bring the car to Joey to detail the car and put all the exterior parts on the car. So yeah, we are very close. Yeah man, I really want to thank you guys for watching my videos, and also real quick I want to give you guys an update on the GLI. I repaired the front, so yeah, at least that's also a positive thing. So yeah guys, thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe, spam that like button, and I see you guys in the next one. Ciao!